Firstly, what is marine biodiversity? Marine biodiversity is the variety of life in the ocean, including all the animals, plants, and microorganisms that live there. It also encompasses the genetic structures, food webs, and biophysical relationships of marine ecosystems. Our oceans are home to a wide variety of marine life, from tiny fish to massive whales. And these species play a significant role in keeping marine ecosystems balanced and healthy. Biodiversity is crucial, not only for the ocean health, but also for us, as we rely on ocean for food, jobs, and even oxygen. Unfortunately, many marine species are now endangered due to human activities like pollution, illegal marine life trade, and climate change. The loss of these marine animals will affect the entire ecosystem and the benefits the ocean provides. To address this issue, conservation efforts are being made worldwide to protect endangered species and restore ocean health.
Before we go on, let's watch this short clip that's showing some of the endangered species that's happening right now. How did you feel after watching that short clip? It must have felt devastating, and that's why in this video we are going to discuss the main threats to marine life, the impact of the endangerment on biodiversity, and the steps we need to take to protect them. Firstly, we would like to talk about how humans can affect these endangered marine species. One of it is through marine pollution. It's including plastic, chemicals, and oil spills, where it can harm marine life through swallowing, entanglement, and habitat degradation. It showed that scientists estimate at least 1,000 sea turtles die each year due to the entanglement of plastics. That is an average of more than one turtle die every 9 hours.
Furthermore, illegal marine life threat is also one of the impact of endangered species. The illegal threat of endangered marine species further endangers their population. For example, shark finning. Many species of sharks are hunted for their fins, used in dishes like shark fin soup. The process is very brutal that can lead to the sharks are often finned and then thrown back into the ocean to die. This practice has decimated shark population. Other than that, sea turtles, they are hunted for their shells that can use in jewelry, eggs, and meat, leading to dramatic population decline. Furthermore, coral and fish for aquarium, many marine species are illegally collected for the pet trade, damaging ecosystem and threatening wild population.
First thing first, what is climate change? Well, climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperature and weather patterns. Human activities, especially the burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas, have been the main driver of climate change. This releases large amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, causing temperatures to rise. This warming leads to higher sea levels and increased ocean acidification, as the ocean absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. At the same time, oxygen levels in the oceans are decreasing. Do you know, as a fact, oceans have become 30% more acidic since the Industrial Revolution. As the ocean becomes more acidic, fewer carbonate ions are available. This will affect marine animals like oysters, clams, mussels, and corals, making their shells weaker and more brittle and sometimes deformed, which in turn impacts their growth and survival.
There is a lot of impact of losing these endangered species. One of them is ecosystem imbalance. This is because marine species play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems. For example, predators like sharks help regulate the populations of other marine animals. The loss of such species can lead to overpopulation of certain species and depletion of others. Hence, it can disrupt the entire ecosystem.
The other impact of losing endangered marine species is loss of keystone species. Many endangered marine species are keystone species, meaning they have a disproportionately large impact on their ecosystems. For example, sea otters. Sea otters control sea urchin population that would otherwise devastate kelp forests, crucial habitats for numerous species. Other than that, some keystone species are ecosystem engineers, meaning they create or maintain habitats for other organisms. Coral reefs, for instance, are built by corals, which are considered keystone species. Coral reefs provide shelter, food, and breeding grounds for thousands of marine species. When corals are lost, the reef ecosystems collapse, causing a loss of biodiversity and impacting species that rely on the reef for survival. The loss of keystone species disrupts the ecosystem structure, making it difficult for other species to survive, leading to further biodiversity loss and even ecosystem collapse. In extreme cases, this highlights the importance of protecting these critical species to maintain the balance and health of ecosystem.
Some other ways and solutions to save marine species is by reducing pollution. One of the effective ways to reduce pollution is by minimize the usage of plastics. For example, we can try using reusable bags, bottles, and containers. Besides that, we can participate in cleanups by joining community efforts to clean beach and parks. Hence, it can help to reduce marine debris. Next, we can also ensure proper waste disposal, such as chemical disposal. We need to ensure chemicals and waste are disposed of properly to prevent them from entering waterways. In addition, we can also join recycling programs by taking an advantage of local recycling initiatives to keep materials out of landfills.
Besides, the other solution is by having an awareness campaign, because we can inform the public about the plight of endangered marine species, their ecological importance, and the threats they face, such as overfishing, pollution, and habitat destruction. In addition, it can also motivate individuals and communities to adopt sustainable behaviors, such as reducing plastic use, choosing sustainable seafood, and participating in conservation efforts.
Other ways and solutions to protect our marine biodiversity is project conservation. Like here we are at Aquaria KLCC, a marine restoration project could focus on raising awareness and supporting the recovery of key marine ecosystems, such as coral reefs, seagrass, and which are vital to marine biodiversity. Here's how restoration could look in this setting. Coral propagation like this, Aquaria KLCC might cultivate coral fragments in controlled tanks to be later transplanted to damaged seafrights. This process could show visitors how coral reefs can be revived and encourage interest in conservation, like this. Other than that, they also have fish and sea turtle rehabilitation. They could also have programs to nurse fish species or sea turtles back to health and release them into suitable habitats. This helps recover species directly and promotes biodiversity.
In conclusion, human activities have far-reaching and detrimental effects on endangered marine species. Pollution, climate change, illegal marine life trade are all interconnected threats that disrupt marine ecosystem and accelerate the decline of vulnerable species. The damage we inflict not only impact these creatures, but also the health of our oceans, which are critical to global biodiversity and human livelihood. To reverse these trends, urgent action is needed to reduce the pollution. Public awareness and restoration projects to reducing pollution and addressing climate change are essential in safeguarding these endangered species for future generations.